Hello, welcome everybody to Minute with Monique. I'm Monique Graciotti, the team leader for Lucido Global Team and Keller Williams Capital Realty. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. It's Holy Week, Passover and Easter are upon us, and I wish everyone a joyful week. So today on my call, we're going to be discussing home buying process in the time of uncertainty. And we have Christopher Silvera. He's our specialist from Van Dyke Mortgage, Christopher. And then we have Katie Rodriguez. She's from Unlimited Title in Doral, and she does all my title closings, just terrific. And then new to the team is Humberto Suarez. He's from Evolve Property Inspections. So welcome, everyone. I want to just discuss a quick few things. I'm going to try to keep it under the minute, but I don't think that's possible. So I hope everyone is doing well and everybody is safe and happy. You know, quarantine, we're trying to do the best we can. And so I've been getting a lot of questions about what's happening in the market, in the real estate market in particular, because that's my field of specialty. So in Miami-Dade County alone yesterday, we took 105 new listings. That's combination of single family homes and condos. And back on the market, we have 41 new listings. We had 74 price decreases, and we're going to be seeing the prices come down as interest rates come down a little bit as well. Active with contracts, we have 21. And we had 41 cancellations for whatever reason, maybe they expired or whatnot, but there's still movement in the market. People are calling me, they're signing up on my website. I've been sending them my app via text. So we do have some movement in the market. And so that's kind of some positive news for all of us. And I've been doing a lot of, I've dubbed it care calls, because we're truly reaching out to all our clients, our friends, family, future clients. We're prospecting still, but we're coming from a place of caring. So I've now dubbed it care calls, and you're welcome to use that if you like. So we're making sure that everybody's doing well. And if they need anything, to reach out to 300 KW agents in Coral Gables at the Keller Williams Capital office. And we wish everyone well. So I want to begin with Katie, since Katie is our title specialist. Welcome, Katie. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing differently in these times of uncertainty.
Well, my name is Katerina. I am one of the owners of Unlimited Title Group, which is a family-run business. I'm lucky enough to work with my mom and my dad. So even though we've been under quarantine, we're still working out of our Doral office. We currently have our Kendall office open only for closings. All processing is happening at the Doral office, and we're really promoting our remote closings and our digital closings. And if you're unavailable or if your lender isn't approved, then we're going ahead with the closing in our Doral location, obviously maintaining the CDC guidelines of keeping you 6 feet apart, wearing masks and gloves, and we're only having the signers at the office. So no extended family members, no one that isn't directly associated with the actual transaction at closing. So that's just to protect our employees and obviously to protect our clients.
Awesome. Well, great. Thank you so much. Humberto, would you like to tell us a little bit about your profession and how it's changed in the last couple of weeks?
Absolutely. Well, seeing that everything has happened right away, InterNACHI is our educational people that give us all the information, everything. So they took out certifications for home inspectors to be able to inspect homes. So I did my certification where it tells us, what the guidelines are for us to, protect the people living in the house and ourselves, going in there. So we use our gloves, masks, and we ask everybody to leave the house while we're doing the inspections, to stay outside. So that way everybody is safe. And, we turn in the reports. Some clients might ask for little videos here and there. We could help them out with that, because everybody wants to know what's going on. So I'm doing more little videos now for them so they can see what's going on throughout their inspection.
Yeah, I think we've all kind of resolved to the fact that we're doing everything virtual. and trying to do business that way. Actually, I called a gentleman yesterday. He's a for sale by owner, and he's 81. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to work a computer or do anything virtual, and he hates social media. So hopefully when this is all over, I'll be able to go and meet him. So Umberto, have you seen some changes in your business lately? Or really my question is, have you seen a decline in business or an increase
Absolutely.
in business?
I have seen a severe decline. I just did, I have 2 estate sales because those have to go. Every other sale that I had got canceled. And the only thing that I'm staying busy is with insurance. People are doing many refinances now, so that's what's keeping me afloat right now. But I got a good feeling everything is going to change drastically with the interest and everything that's going on. Like Monique said, I do feel that people are looking at the market. They're at home right now, so people have a lot of time to really decide what they're going to do next. And real estate is going to be here forever, no matter which way you turn it.
Everybody needs housing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Terrific. Well, thanks so much, Umberto. Christopher, Mr. Birthday Boy, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on in the mortgage world?
Absolutely. So again, this is Christopher Silvera with Van Dyke Mortgage, and I've seen a huge shift when it comes to applications. 2 weeks ago, I lost all of my non-conforming mortgage outlets. I can no longer do bank statement programs. I can't do investor debt service ratio coverage programs where the client doesn't necessarily have to show taxes. This is where we're qualifying the buyer based on stated income with bank statements or with rental income on an investment property. That program is not taken away forever. It's just suspended until further notice. And this is because those are higher risk loans. With the fact that a lot of people have uncertainty when it comes to maintaining a position at their company, whatever company that may be, the banks are kind of tightening up when it comes to government-backed transactions as well. And that includes FHA. FHA right now has reserve requirements, which they never had, if you don't have a credit score of 640 or above. That means that if you have, let's say a 600, because the minimum for FHA is 580, you're gonna need 6 months reserves after cash to close. You need to show that you can pay your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, and any assessments or maintenance fees for 6 months in your account after closing costs. Now that's only for a 640 or under on FHA. As far as conventional and the FHA program itself, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they securitize those on the secondary market, and those are still funding without a problem. We haven't seen any kind of issues when it comes to the conventional loan that you wouldn't, already have based on last year, 3 months ago. Right. But they are tightening up on a few restrictions when it comes to, FHA. And as far as appraisals, I'm seeing appraisals come back so much quicker than I expected because of the fact that there's not that much, business moving around. Not a lot of purchases happening. Like Umberto referenced, there are a lot of refinances. So appraisers are being told that they could do desktop appraisals. I mean that they don't even have to go to the property. They'll do a comparable analysis from their computer, or they can do drive-by appraisals where the interior of the property is not taken into consideration, which could affect value in some cases. Although the comparable approach doesn't take into consideration, marble finishes and whatnot, there is an adjustment made. There is a consideration when it comes to the appraiser actually making his value, or coming to determine what the value of the property is. Interest rates are still great, and people are still buying. I'm still getting contracts, just not as many as I used to.
Well, that's good. I'm really glad to hear that. So hopefully this quarantine will subside here in the next couple of weeks. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, people are applying for SBA, their small business loans. And Katie is rather an expert on that. Can you just give us a quick synopsis on that, Katie?
Well, it's really important when you go to apply for the SBA loan that you're doing it through an actual SBA lender. And I sent you the link yesterday, Monique, and I can send it to you so that you can post it when we post the video of who those lenders are. You will find that the application process is very lengthy. You will need a various amount of documents that I suggest you gather beforehand, before even visiting the website. Just go ahead and get all of those documents in hand. And it's just a little bit of a tedious process, but it is a great opportunity for those that truly need it. Just like the CARES Act, which is the forbearance, it's really for those who cannot make their mortgage payments because they are unemployed, they're experiencing a hardship that will seem to be either short-term or long-term. If you're able to make your mortgage payment, go ahead and do so. Contact your lender. Yes, you're going to wait a little bit to talk to them on the phone, but remember, they're also working remotely. So everyone's life has shifted. We're all doing the best that we can, and these tools are meant to help us. But if they're used in the wrong capacity, they may hurt us and hurt our industry. So it's really important that we really educate ourselves on what it is that we're applying for and how it's going to affect us in the long term.
Awesome. Great. Awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be posting everyone's contact information on the Zoom call as well, so you can get in touch with any one of these professionals. And that wraps up our minutes with Monique today, April 7th. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for participating.
Enjoy it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.
Thank you.